Alright, YouTubers, this is Payne again. We were doing the stealth van camping thing, and I was working on that truck, that commercial truck, and to put it together. And I know I haven't been on in a while, and I was thinking about it, and man, the cost of materials these days is skyrocketed. I mean, to insulate that van and put a floor down in it and put a roof in it and insulate it, it's only like $500. You know, I mean, I paid $800 for the van. I mean, there's $1,300, and then you got to wire it. And the other thing I found out about, I mean, there's not enough room in that van at all. So, and when I did the video, when I started this project, I wanted to do it as least as money as possible. I didn't want to, spend $4 or $5 grand, converting a van for stealth. I mean, hey, you can go to BM Land and camp for free, and you can pull into a Walmart where, they're not going to bother you, I mean, as long as you're not robbing people and you're parked off to the side, you're fine. And you're legal and you're legit and you ain't got warrants for your arrest, you're not going to go to jail. But I picked up another van, and I figured I'd let it show it to you. I picked it up the other day. I didn't have time to work on it. The only thing I did was put 2 tires on it, which cost me $120. These tires are 255, 70, 15. They're oddball tires, and used tires are just hard to find. This person got it, and and they're $60 a piece. So I had to swallow my pride and buy them. I usually pay like $20 for a used tire, but what are you gonna do? But what I picked up was a '92 conversion van, G20. I don't know if you can see it real well. It's kind of dim. It's running now. It's got rear air. Here, come on. Air in the front. There's some quirks with this truck. Temperature gauge don't work. Gas gauge works. The oil gauge is a little quirky, but that's fine. We got oil. The amp gauge works. Speedometer works. But the trip thing don't work. This fan's got 140,000 miles on it. It's got a 350 in it. Runs good. Little rip in the seat there. I think I got a little rip in my seat. Well, let's check it out. The power windows work. The only thing is the 2 passenger and driver side window don't work. This one goes up slow. I ordered the motors off eBay for $38 for both of them. I just got them in the mail today. I'll be installing them, and I have no overhead lights. If you look back there, there's dim lights. I don't have anything. But let's take a walk around the van here and see what's. Gonna lock myself out. This is the truck. It's got a little exhaust leak, no big deal. Needs a muffler, has the keyholes in the muffler. It's not loud. Back of the truck. Starting to get dark out. Front of the van. Wheels, tires. Got the kit on it. Back door's open. Got a little coat rack. I got side lights. I just don't have the mood lights up there working. I don't know, maybe a bad switch. I don't know. Anybody conversion owners that knows about these things maybe help me out. Inside. There we go. This is the inside of the van. Interior's pretty good. Back. Running boards are tight. That's the bed. I don't know if you can really see it or not. Conversion part. Yeah, I got pretty much headroom in there. The TV's gone. There's the floor. Don't look too bad. It's pretty clean. Then we took the faceplate off the bottom here. No big deal. And that's the rip in my seat. Some seat covers. Got the curtains. The shades are in good shape. Got the dim out shade and the heavier shade. We can split them. Got brand new speakers. 6x9s back there in the stereo. I don't know if you can really see that. Maybe I'll do a little bit better video. But that's that. I got a little bit of rust here. Just peeling a little bit. Nothing major. Passenger door. A little stainy here. Got the top there. Slamming the doors around. It's got power antenna inspected, which is always a good thing. Sliding windows. Now, the other thing that came with this truck, I paid $800 for it. And a lot of people, they email and say, "Oh, you can't get cars for $800." Well, I did. I'll even show you the receipt. I hide my address, but I came from auto sales. Put that over. And it says $800. They bought it 2412. 92 Chevy conversion, swinger white, $200 deposit. Okay, I titled it, and in $865, and it was $950 total. That's a $200 deposit. I had to get a new plate because I couldn't find my other plate. So that was it. No, $990 with the new plate. And so yeah, I mean, pay $800 for the truck. Well, it needs power window motors, which I got for $38. It's got an exhaust leak. Here, that tick underneath. Muffler. I'm not really big on fixing it right now, but I will fix it. The other thing it came with is a Sony HD radio, satellite ready, MP3 plug-in. with the new speakers. See what she sounds like.
Reward when you spend $100 or more on. And she said.
Sounds pretty good. So I figure that's worth at least $100. They do that. YouTube don't like music. Got power mirrors. So yeah, I paid $800 for it, and we went camping in this van or whatever you want to do. And the reason I changed my mind is because I'm not going to put $3,000 in with buying a vehicle and putting all the supplies to insulate it and stuff. This thing is insulated. You know, only thing I got to do now is just put it together the way I want. You know, I'm going to put my TV and stuff in it, and I'm still going to have the shower thing and the buddy heater, and you know, I'm going to do some plans to it, but I'm going to try to keep my budget under like $2,000. You know, less, because most of the stuff I already have, and it's just if you got to go somewhere, I mean, in a situation, if I would have built that cargo van, you're looking at $3,500. You might just pay your mortgage or your rent or whatever you want to do. You know, I made another video about how to buy cars cheap, and I had one guy email me, and he said, "There's no way you can get cars that cheap anymore." Well, buddy, you don't know me, and I don't know you personally, so I don't think why they would judge me. You know, I mean, the proof's in the pudding. I mean, I have the registration. I mean, you can't lie in these dockets. I mean, it says on there $800, and it's an MVP. You know, yeah. Truck's worth $627 in scrap. Okay, I pull the stereos and speakers out. That's $100. $720 I get back on this truck. So is it a no-brainer? Yeah. I sold the conversion van to an older guy in Philadelphia. He's a Philadelphia cop, and he wanted to buy it for his son for his Christmas. But I didn't really make any money on it. I'm not that kind of a person. As long as I got what I got in it, I got out of it. So I could have probably got $1,500 for the truck. I'm not that kind of person. Whatever I get it for, you know. If I do work to it, you know, then obviously it's more money. But I really didn't do nothing mechanical to the truck, and I fucked around, threw a couple boards in it, and did some painting, and it was 2 days before Christmas, so I kind of used the money, and then I put the money back, and then we got this. So yeah, so this thing's got AM, FM, cruise, CD. It needs some work. I mean, this thing's falling off, and get some seat covers, but I'm going to try to get my lights working up there, and it's got vanity mirrors, and I mean, for $800, I mean, if you go to eBay, they got a 93 on there with 118,000 miles. It looks a lot better than this, and they want I mean, the bid's up to $4,600. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the heat works, the AC works. It's got an alarm in it, which I don't have the key fob, but you know, the light's there. Curtains are good. So that's it, YouTubers. I'm going to be trying to find some caps for it, which I hear are impossible for the 2.5 inch. The old stock, it's sold out. And you know, for the center caps, and wash it. I mean, it's dirty. I mean, we just snowed here, and you know, it was dirty sitting on the lot from people driving by, and the other thing is, I'll tell you a story about these 350s. I had a '95 Chevy van with a 350 in it. And I was coming up the turnpike, and I had a bunch of stores. I was doing a window cleaner by trade, and I was coming up the turnpike, and I was doing like 70, 75, and the thing started hammering. I mean, knocking, like da-da-da-da. I was losing power. The thing was smoking. So I ran about 20 miles to the exit on the side of the road. This thing's puffing and banging. I'm thinking, yeah, the motor's done. It's got 250,000 miles on it. You know, this motor's done. This is before I got the '04 Chevy. The '03 back in the day, I bought that new. And I pull into the gas station there, the turnpike station, and I looked at the oil stick, and they didn't even read. I'm like, oh, man. So I went in, I got 4 quarts of oil, and it was 4 quarts low. I didn't check the oil in a while. I was busy, and, you know, it was just, it burned oil. It really didn't burn it. I would say it lost a little bit of oil. And I put 4 quarts of oil in that truck, and that thing fired right up, knocked for a second, purred like a kitten. Then the transmission went at 260,000 miles. So then it went to the junkyard. But back then they weren't paying what they're paying now for these trucks. I mean, $600 for a truck and scrap is crazy. I mean, 4,400 pounds at you know, $14 a hundred. I mean, maybe more. I don't know. But I was quoted at a place that buys cars, and he told me give me 600. As long as it got the Cadillac converter on it, $600. I'll even pick it up. So, and the seat tire I'd take out, and I'd lose maybe $100 in the registration. So, yeah. So that guy that wrote me, yeah, they're out there. They're out there. You just got to know. I mean, you just got to know people. And it came from a dealer. A lot of people say, oh, you can't get nothing from a dealer. Sure you can. Sure you can. A lot of people ain't going to go up and buy, you know, a 92 van that needs 2 window motors and, you know, and the seat's ripped, you know. $800 to some people is a lot of money, you know. You know, they rather spend 3-4 grand and get something nice, you know. But yeah, they're out there. You just got, like I said, you know, just who you know. I've been doing it for a long time. So that's it. I mean, we'll throw it in gear and see how this baby runs. I mean, I drove it 100 miles, and she runs good. I mean, she's a boat, but let's see here. She's in gear. Running over some snow here. We got some snow, a couple inches. And in the parking lot here. But yeah, I mean, it's not a bad van for $800. So I gotta get out of here, and I gotta put up a video for people that are waiting around about that stealth camper. And this can also be stealth, you know. It's just what I want to do. But thanks for watching, and got any question or anything, you know, email me or write a comment, or maybe I can help you out, or you can help me out with these lights situation. If you own a conversion, I don't know, I ain't got no power. It's crazy. Thanks a lot. Bye.